Okay, so I'm Jody Tranter and I am the head of Kaplan Altior, which is a legal training and consulting business in the UK. I'd got to the point in my role where I'd previously been part of the senior management team of the business for a long time and had then been promoted to head of the business, so was then taking over the leadership role, and just thought that I probably needed to undertake some training and just perhaps get some new ideas to help me move into that new role. Yeah, I had a colleague that had completed the programme previously, so I kind of had a rough idea what it was about, but not really all the sort of the ins and outs of exactly what was going to be covered. But obviously then getting in contact with the team, finding out a little bit more about what was involved and give me a bit more of an overview that it was the right thing to follow, really. Yeah, I mean, I think it had been quite a while since had studied kind of academically for a while, so just kind of getting back into thinking about, oh gosh, having to sort of read and research and write essays again. But actually, from the very start of the course, it's a very sort of relaxed and sort of friendly atmosphere, so those fears were allayed sort of very early on, really. Yeah, great. I mean, I found that it was much more kind of interactive than I expected it to be. I think because it was perhaps being delivered through the university, I thought it was going to be quite a sort of traditional academic approach, but it wasn't. It was much more interactive and much more engaging in terms of giving you quite practical tips and skills and hints to help you in your actual day-to-day life, really. For me, probably just becoming more familiar with some perhaps more up-to-date theories and ideas, so looking at things like innovation and so on, which weren't part of sort of any management programs that I'd done quite a long time ago, and just getting some new ideas and being able to take those back to the office and implement them to sort of with the team. Yeah, great. It came at a really useful time for me. Our team was going through a restructure at that point, and so it was really valuable to have somebody there that I could sort of share some ideas with and get some thoughts going about how I could handle that process, because it wasn't a particularly easy process that we were going through, so that was really valuable. I think some of the practical activities and the practical sort of guides and prompts that you were given, some of the templates that are there that just kind of help to set the scene, I suppose, when you're working with your team and give you a starting point when you're trying to develop something new or trying to move the business on in some way. Some of the frameworks, some of the ideas that were shared there, I think are quite practical and useful activities. I mean, I think from my perspective, it's probably just more about a confidence thing. As I say, moving into that leader role, I knew the business inside out, but it was the kind of making that step up, I suppose, to recognising that you are now the leader and you have to sort of be the one that's responsible for setting that purpose and moving forward. And I think it helped me to have the confidence to take up that challenge. Yeah, definitely would recommend it to others. I've already done so, but I think particularly people perhaps like myself that are stepping into that new leadership role, or even I think if you've been in a role for quite a while and just want to get some new ideas and some new enthusiasm, I found that just by attending the sessions it helped you to come away with some new thoughts and ideas which you can then sort of implement, and sometimes we all get a bit stuck in the mud. And so I think if you're just feeling as though I feel as though I need something to sort of spur me on a little bit, maybe this is something for you to look at.